Have you been missing Nessie as much as I have? Welcome back to Edutainment. My name's Eddie, and today we got a special one for you guys. We're going to be checking out some sneak previews. Now, I don't know exactly everything that we're going to be doing, but the Loch Ness Monster over at Busch Gardens Williamsburg has been down for a refurb and reconstruction, retracking, and today we've been invited to Busch Gardens nice and early in the morning. It's a beautiful day, as you could see, to check out some early previews of Loch Ness. I believe Loch Ness is supposed to open up to the general public in May, but today we'll be able to bring you guys along to check out some behind the scenes construction, maybe the welcome center, maybe some of the line queue. I don't know, but stay tuned. We're gonna have some fun at Busch Gardens. All right, and we're making our way in. The park is nice and empty. It's 8:30 in the morning and they're starting the media event. My understanding is we're going to get an early preview of the Loch Ness Preview Center, which is going to be open to the general public, where you're going to be able to see some of what has gone down with Loch Ness before the opening. So that'll be super cool, but hopefully we also get to see some of the construction, maybe some of the finalized stuff and the scenes, the show scenes that have been rumored. I'm excited. Stay tuned.
That's going to be really one of the highlights of the ride. Can't wait for everyone to see that. It's really good stuff that's going to just kind of bring the ride to a whole new level, much beyond even where the cave was activated, kind of back in the day.
All right, so I'm a little bit quiet because Kevin is currently giving a little presentation and taking questions, but it sounds like we're about to go into the queue. He did say that the queue is not completed, but we're going to get an early preview that will bring you guys along. I'm super excited. Sounds like the park president is super excited for what's going on with Loch Ness. And one of the cool things that he mentioned is the fact that, people for some time now have been asking, is Loch Ness going to be retired? And this investment is just solidifying that they want to make sure that Loch Ness is here for generations to come. So, my son's son maybe will even be able to experience Loch Ness, which is super cool. But I'm excited. We're going to bring you guys along with us into the queue shortly. All right, and a little change of plans. We will get to go through the queue, but we are part of the yellow team. They are breaking up the groups into yellow and green. The green team gets to go through the queue first, but we're actually making our way over to Squires Grill, the restaurant that's been getting rethemed and redone. We're going to get a little sneak peek. He also mentioned that we will get a sneak peek at the Food and Wine Festival, so super excited for all that. Let's make our way over to Squires.
Squires restaurant, it's about 50 years old, pretty much as old as the park, so it really needed a refresh. As you can see, even the outside has changed a lot. We actually built out the building about 9 feet right here, and then there's also this new entrance over here. And it's a really great enhancement because if you remember, Squires kind of had a lower ceiling.
All right, and as you can see behind me, they're currently taking questions about Squires Grill. One of the things that they mentioned that I had not noticed is that Squires is almost original to the park. It's been around for 50 years, so a worthy refurbishment. They're definitely making great investments. They also mentioned that Big Ben has gotten a little bit of a touch-up as well. They've done the paint. They're going to be redoing the motors, and then in just a moment, I'm going to give you guys a closer look because Squires Grill is going to be a nice, larger space. They got rid of the funnel cake shop. They consolidated it over here to the other end. But let's take a closer look. This is the entrance to Squires Grill, the new entrance. This used to be the funnel shop. So the funnel shop is now being consolidated in another area, which we will get to. And then the actual entrance for Squires Grill was over here. This is now going to be the exit, I believe. Behind this area, they're going to be putting a seating area as well as bringing back the seating area out here. What I love about what they were talking about is the fact that they're preserving the park and what it was like originally. This is one of the almost original restaurants here at the park. It's been here for like 50 years and now it's getting a refurbishment instead of a replacement, which is a testament to the ability for Busch Gardens and their investment in maintaining the park aesthetic while improving the patrons' experience. This is going to be a really cool restaurant. The stained glass is a beautiful touch. I don't know if you can tell, but that is stained glass up there, and you got stained glass over here. All looks very nice. It's still a construction zone. You could actually hear them outside doing the construction, so actively working. But Squires Grill opening up in 2024, and here's a little bit of a closer look of the renderings and what it's going to look like. Like I said, what we were just looking at, that's going to be the entryway. The exit's going to be different. A little closer look at that stained glass, but it is getting an upgrade, and I'm looking forward to Squires Grill. This is a well-needed addition and in a perfect place. When you're entering the park, you may not want to dine, but when you're exiting the park, one of the things that you're looking for is a easy to access dining experience so that you could get some food and head out. Now, remember I mentioned the funnel cake? Well, this area over here used to be like an ice cream parlor. Well, now the ice cream parlor and the funnel cakes will be combined together. So we're not saying bye to funnel cake. We're just saying funnel cake gets a smaller area and has to share it with the ice cream, which is a perfect matching. And now we have a much larger dining and accommodating area for the dining experience. And also something that they pointed out is Big Ben has gotten some touch-ups. New coat of paint. They're going to be adding a new motor to the clock mechanism. So they are full steam ahead with reinvesting in the park to maintain the aesthetic and improve the experience. I really love what they're doing here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. All right, and now what everybody's been waiting for. The yellow team gets to go back to Loch Ness and check out the queue line.
First sighting, if you will, here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We share on the milestones of the ride over the past 46 years. And then also kind of speak to the enhancements, what you guys will experience when the ride opens up this May, and then what you have to look forward to in the years to come. So it's just a quick little walkthrough, again, a little story to follow along with. You guys can check it out.
And before we make our way in, we're going to be checking out the sighting center, talking about the first time that Nessie was sighted here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg and a little bit of the enhancements that are going into the park. And as you can see, we'll be opening this afternoon for park patrons April 4th, which is today, all the way through the 21st. The Loch Ness Monster Legend Lives On Sighting Center. Let's make our way in. Ooh, and I like the little water effect casted upon the writing, but I'm not going to read out loud. I'm really terrible at that, but I do like some of the artwork here that you could see. It looks amazing, but it does tell a story. Maybe if you are interested, you could just pause the screen and read along and figure out a lot of the story and what's going on with Loch Ness. All right, once again, I'm not going to read out loud, but this does kind of hint at the dark tunnel and the sighting that we're going to have with Nessie. But check out all this like original artwork. It looks like this is like when it first opened up. Look at that. The original interlocking loops. And what I'm assuming is like the opening party. And now Nessie gets the treatment she deserves and reopened this May. And right over here we get to lavish kind of in the countless milestones that Loch Ness has had. Everywhere from 60 million riders up to celebrating their 20th year. I believe they've celebrated their 40th year already as well. But check it out. Even Elvis rode. And with the cave right over there with the track that goes into it, we kind of get teased at what's to come in May. And check it out. We get to see the scale size of Nessie's bite and the diameter. So, and I think that's one of the cars. So if she were to bite the car, what type of damage this girl can do. That's cool. That's a nice little hint. And then right over here, obviously, now in 2024, everything comes full circle. Everything that we'll be seeing, or at least a little glimpse at some of what we will be seeing. And then check it out. Your first look at the encounter we'll have with Nessie. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're gonna pull that off. It does look like, if you're looking at the art, you're exiting the tunnel. But hopefully they keep that element hidden so you can't ruin it before you get on the ride, and they keep it inside of the tunnel. All right, anxiety is building. We're just outside the queue. We're about to go in. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, I wanted to go that way because you could see one of the train cars. Oh, you can still kind of get a view. Check out, these are like Loch Ness sightings, attention warnings of Loch Ness. I'm excited for this ride to come back. We rode it before the closure. Thank you. And honestly, if they're making it any better than it already was, that's going to be amazing. But check it out. The car's right there. It looks like there's some gentleman working on it. I'm assuming the line's going to be pretty long, so it should go through here. It looks like the tank that typically is in there is missing right now, the top at least. There's the ride vehicle. And here's the load station. Oh, this is nice and new. We got these cool cranes. I love what they're doing with the place.
The queue building, the main queue, I think they call it. There will be quick queue on the ride, which I think is through here. I'm not sure exactly how it goes. The operations people can tell you all that. But there will be quick queue. There's also the ability to have ECVs, the big electric wheelchairs, which a lot of people use, even if you don't use a wheelchair, just because it's so hilly here, right? But so you'll be able to park it in here. This area pretty much got a total revamp. We took there was this old rubber flooring that had been put in here, like with the little round things in it. It was really hideous. So it got taken away. We put in a new floor, made it look more like the castle, kind of castle look that we have. These are jib hoists that we're saying that the coaster cars are actually like little boats that you're taking to go on your expedition to look for the Loch Ness Monster. So, that's what these are for.
All right, and we're making our way through the queue to another portion. But as you guys heard there, the new approach is the vehicles are going to be kind of like boats, and we're going on an exploration, which is why we have those jibs that bring us down. I like that theming element. It looks super cool, but I'm still wondering because they're kind of tight-lipped around what the experience running into Nessie is going to be like. But running into some more theming elements. Let's check them out. And check it out. This is like a little explorer's desk, I guess, to report different sightings and take different emergency calls. Very cool. And here's a closer look at those posters. Attention travelers, adventurers, hunters, and historians. You are invited to discover the mystery of the Highlands lurking in the depths. Monsters of Loch Ness. Very cool. Oh, and there's a prize if you catch her. And we're getting ready to make our way through the extended portion of the queue. Alpengeist going in the distance. Looks like it's testing in the morning. She did mention that although all this area is getting some refurbishment, it is mostly original props. So that's super cool. So that once again goes back to the fact that they are maintaining the park experience and its original feel while still upgrading it for the patrons. Check it out. And once again, there's the ride vehicle. It does look like there's somebody in there working on it. And the track is still actively a construction site, so still things happening, but it's coming along quickly. And there's Senor IOM Geek, Paul Aponte. Check out his channel. That's where we were just at. That's where the ride load station is, with those jib beams that basically tell you that these are boats and you'll be going down in an exploration to go see if the Loch Ness Monster can be captured. And there's a prize. That's kind of cool. They're, adding a fun element to the storyline. And oh no, it's just a leaf. But yeah, I can't wait for the ride to come back. May can't get here soon enough. And as we're making our way through the extended queue, they've refreshed it up, but it's also been a really long time since any of this part of the actual queue has been utilized. So it's kind of nice to just be able to see it up close and personal. It is the springtime now, so there's pollen all over the place, but it's awesome. I mean, I love the theming elements, and for a ride that's over 40 years old, it's crazy that this was like original theming elements. Long time ago they put this type of effort, and now we're basically encapsulating it and keeping it fresh for future generations to come. All Alrighty guys, so we just got to do what everybody was waiting for. We got to check out the updates in the queue for Loch Ness. But next we're going to do what I've been waiting for and my tummy's been waiting for. Grab some food.
I think it was we announced our Food and Wine Festival event, one of our fan favorite events here at the park. For the 2024 season, we're really excited to share this with over 150 international flavors.
All right, so we're getting our media preview of the Food and Wine Festival, and I'm hanging around with these clowns, the Clown College over here. Hello, gentlemen. But check it out. We got some delicious items here for preview. All of them are new to the event this year. We have an Africa booth that's coming to the event this year. I believe South Korea has been there before, but we do have a new item. But we got a summit, which is like a kind of like a pretzel. We have the Dalgona Korean coffee, which we'll be trying out in just a moment. The peri peri chicken from Africa. Bourbon chocolate tart. And a Koban salatasi. You know, I did a lot better in saying these things out loud than I thought I would, but let's munch down and I'll let you guys know how delicious everything is. And here's another look at everything. I don't know what this one was. I don't think I said that one, but there's the coffee, there's the bagel I already took a bite of, there's the tart, and there's the peri peri chicken, and here are my clowns. And we just took a bite of the peri peri chicken.
This next one that we're going to try is and I'm probably butchering this.
Very delicious. As you can see, it's well spiced, a little spicy. So if you're sensitive to spicy like me, this might get you, but very tasty. All right, so we just got done with the food. Delicious. I can't wait for the Food and Wine Festival. I did hear a rumor that the she crab soup may not be returning, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But the Food and Wine Festival is probably my third favorite time here at the park. I really enjoy it. It's a great time. The weather's great. The food is amazing, and you get some wine. As Alpengeist comes by and is fairly loud if you can't hear me, but we're gonna finish off the video right here, right by the Loch Ness Monster. Soon, you might be able to see a sighting of the Loch Ness Monster in the water. She should be returning soon. Oh, I think she's right there. Do you see her? No. But I'm excited for the Loch Ness Monster to return. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out the queue line. It's still currently under construction. They have that little what's it called? The sighting little area where the general public can check out, but you won't be able to go down the queue line for a while now. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along and checking that all out. If you guys enjoyed this video, then you probably enjoyed the Loch Ness Monster. So make sure to check out this video where we have a POV riding the Loch Ness Monster right before it closed down. Guys, as always, thank you for coming along. I'll see you on the next one. But don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?